You want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Build it and they will come. This is a New Jack City, homie. Turn up your sound component wherever you are right now.
We jack up the volume, we'll be able to tell what you had for lunch.
The next hour is going to change everything you think you know about building your business, starting your business, and raising the money for your business.
Show me the money!
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to another Reg.A Money Show, live from the Reg.A Money Studios in Las Vegas. I'm Ron Costa. We have Miguel Dotruz joining me. Miguel, how's it going today?
Oh, man, it is going great, Ron. We have, again, as always, lined up an incredible show for everybody that we bring to everybody every week, this Reg.A industry that is going on around us, Ron. We're seeing companies breaking out and accessing capital markets and getting onto the street and trading and investors making money and companies being able to be funded. It is just such an exciting time to be part of this industry, Ron. And I can't believe it. You know what, man? You know, I'm a little I have to say, you know, I'm kind of tongue-tied a little bit today because, Ron, you know, this week or last week, you and I, sir, and our listeners and all you guys that have been supporting us over the last, last few months, and actually it's not a few months, it actually is 1 year, guys. It's our
1 year this week, huh?
Yeah, Reg.A Money Show's 1 year anniversary. We have been bringing professionals in the Reg.A industry, in the public markets, businesses, and this information to all of you, and we are now celebrating a 1 year anniversary, and I am proud, Ron, to be a co-host on this great show with you. I am proud of all the things that we've been able to accomplish with this show, and it is just a testament, my friend, a testament to our passion, a commitment to this industry, and to all the information that we're bringing to all our listeners. And you guys think that this 1 year anniversary is a big deal? No. You have to stick around because Ron and I are going to drop a bomb on you. I mean, a bomb, and it has to do with our show, right, Ron?
Oh, yeah, and I feel the same way, too. I mean, when we started this, it was just an idea, and we didn't know how it was going to turn out, but we figured, you know what, we liked the market, we believed in it, and we started the show, and Miguel, it's gotten to the point where it's really becoming, an industry, staple almost at this point. And I'm really psyched that, and like you said before, we just got started. We have so many things in the pipeline to go on, and I'm just looking forward to every week now. The show is the highlight of my week. I love doing this. It's a great thing.
I love doing this too, man. You know, and what's important, I think, you know, for everybody listening, you know, this is the Reg.A Money Show with Ron Costa and Miguel Dotruz that you're listening to right now. We're bringing you information on the Reg.A industry. And if you're a business that's looking to raise money and access capital markets, or you're an investor looking to see what's next on the horizon for Reg.A, if you're a professional who wants to get involved in the Reg.A industry but don't know exactly how to get involved, you know, you may be an auditor, a CPA, an attorney, you know, a bookkeeper, you may be somebody like that wants to get involved. You have just turned into the most informative radio show on the internet. Okay, on the internet, we're probably the premier show, and I'm going to say it because, you know, now we're 1 year old, right? We got a little bit to pound our chest a little bit, you know. We may not be a 800-pound gorilla, but I tell you what, we're like 200 pounds, baby. 200 pounds.
We're getting there. Yeah, we like to eat. We're doing okay with that.
Yeah, and drink a little beer too, right?
Yes, yeah, drink a little beer, and it's all good. We're at the point now when people do a search on Google, our show comes up under Regulation A. And, you know, as you mentioned before, people may not even know what Regulation A is yet still. I mean, everyone knows about crowdfunding. When you say crowdfunding, everybody says, oh, okay, I got it. But, you know, Regulation A is just another form of that. And these guys who are looking for the crowdfund projects, well, you throw Regulation A plus into the equation, and they first start off by saying, first of all, you know, hey, I never heard of that. Tell me more. And the next thing you know, you get this is too good to be true, right? So it's a really interesting market that we're in right now.
No, it's true because, you know, everybody was so accustomed to crowdfunding, you know, with the Kickstarter and the Indiegogo, you know, and you know, all those sites were providing, you know, like tokens and appreciation gifts and things like that, or product, right? So what Reg.A did is actually it busted through those doors and it said, okay, so instead of giving a product or a token or a T-shirt or a hat, you can now if you register correctly with the Securities and Exchange Commission, you can now offer equity in the company. Now you can actually have some equity in the company. So this is why this is so exciting, Ron. Ron, just to recap, and for everybody out there, just to give you a little recap, we have had on our show over the last year, Ron, I think some of the most renowned professionals in the industry. We've had Malone and Bailey, Stephen Vertucci, partner, Malone and Bailey, the guy Larry Goldfeather from V-Stock Transfer, right? Carl Dilley, another player with Spartan Securities and also Island Stock Transfer. Oh, my God. Ron, what about these companies? We actually had Myomo, symbol MYO, Myomo Industries, the guy who, the CEO, what was his name? CEO. Yeah, he was the CEO of Myomo, who just went public on the New York Stock Exchange. And guess what? He was on the Reg.A Money Show. You can go check out the archives. Yeah, you can check out the archives of our show and check out a guy who took his Reg.A all the way to the street onto the New York Stock Exchange. Okay, why?
And let's not forget people like Laura Anthony too, who's probably one of the prominent SEC attorneys out there.
Laura Anthony, who runs the Lawcast TV or iPad show. She has her own. She has like a blog that goes out to like 15,000 users. Okay, and these are all professional business people and other attorneys that look to Laura to give them guidance. Oh my God! And what about the guy from Bank, from BN?
Mark Lenowitz, and in fact, on that show, he broke open the Bobby Flay deal for us on our show. How about that?
That's right. We at the Reg.A Money Show broke the story right after the press release. We broke the story. We were the first ones to actually have an interview with Mark, who's the CEO over at TriPoint Equities, who's also the guy behind Bank, BANQ, who was the back end to the Myomo deal. And then he announces on our show, on the Reg.A Money Show with Ron Costa and Miguel Dotres, he announces that Bobby Flay's going public, dude. Can you believe this?
And by the way, regarding TriPoint, they've got a few other deals in the works right now, and hopefully we'll get him back on the show for some more interesting announcements. That would be great.
Oh, no. He's a friend of the show now. He's a friend of the show. I think Laura Anthony's a friend of the show. I mean, we have cultivated such a good array of professionals around our show, Ron, that these people are coming to us now wanting to get exposures for their clients, wanting us to interview companies, but we got to be very selective, man. We got to be very selective in how we're doing it because, guys, you guys are listening to the Reg.A Money Show because Ron and I bring you this information. We bring you honest, truthful, and, we try to present it in an entertaining fashion so you guys get to know these professionals, because we always do our little disclosure thing where we have them disclose a little facts about themselves and their personality so you guys can really see that these guys, they may be an SEC attorney, but, at the end of the day, they enjoy a glass of wine. Or, like Stephen Vertucci told us that, he would be into forestry. He would be a park ranger, You go from PCAOB partner to park ranger. It's crazy stuff. And Carl wanted to be a gold. What was he? An explorer for gold. It's crazy, man. But it's just a great. And I'm so proud of the show and what we've been able to do over the last year, Ron. And and this show is right on some of the best news that I think our show has received. And I think that, when we come back from the break, I think that we should let everybody know what the update is and drop the bomb on everybody so that way everybody would stay tuned, because you guys can find us on iTunes and Spreaker and Stitcher and all those other places, right? And IPO2go.com and Reg.A Money.com. I mean, Jesus, it's come to the point where you can just go to Google, right, Ron, and just put Reg.A Money Show.
Like I mentioned before. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's us all over the place.
That's correct, yeah. So why don't we do this, Miguel? Why don't we take a really quick break, and then on the other side of the show, we'll come back with the major announcement. How's that sound?
That sounds perfect. Let's do that. Let's take a break. You guys stay tuned. We got a lot more Reg.A Money Show coming at you.